Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back or welcome to my channel again. Gonna react to what happened to Angry Grandpa show and Kid Behind the Camera. I used to watch this guy a lot, especially when Angry Grandpa was alive back in 2017. I think he died, was it December 2017? And after that, obviously the main star of the show is gone, so I kind of drifted off. But we go see what they've been up to. Let's get into it. This is by Bill's YouTube or Bill's YT. Y'all go check him out. Let's get it.
What happens after a mega viral channel loses the face of its branding? Some of these channels stop posting entirely, leaving a legacy for their audience to enjoy. Sometimes family members will take over the channel and try to honor their late father like Buckethead Nation. You see,
Oh
what you want to
man,
do is
I remember
leave behind a
him. That was
positive
sad.
legacy
His father
for viewers
passed.
to continue to rewatch the channel that they love so much. What you don't want to do is taint the image that your father left behind because all you care about is money and views and attention. Kid Behind a Camera, or Michael Green, was the son of Angry Grandpa, who recorded all the videos on the Angry Grandpa channel. But after Angry Grandpa died in December of 2017, the channel and his legacy has been destroyed by Michael and his greed for
I
money.
mean, he can't do anything without Angry Grandpa. He can't do anything. He should. What he should have done is kept that Kid Behind the Camera account going, and just had this as a archive slash remembrance channel, and all he should have uploaded was just highlights of what Angry Grandpa did. But the fact that he's still going, Angry Grandpa destroys dryer, Angry Grandpa spam, it's like, come on. Like, we know, like, people are not silly, they're not dumb. They know what you're doing.
This story has been covered like crazy. Even I covered it a few years ago, but recently you guys asked me to cover it again to talk about some of the things that happened just recently with this channel. If you want to know Michael's backstory, I'll leave a link to my video in the comments down below. Now, you might think that the Angry Grandpa channel has remained dormant since like 2018. Now, I'll give
You would
Michael a
think.
couple of
Ain't
months
that what I
to
just
post
said?
videos that he never posted before, or videos that he felt would seal his legacy. But if we take 2 seconds to look at his channel today, Michael is still posting to this channel at least a few times per year. Now, honestly, this isn't a terrible thing. I do feel like people deal with grief in different ways, but I also believe Michael is milking the Angry Grandpa channel as much as possible. Every video still gains well over 100,000 views because of the audience that loved Angry Grandpa. But I also feel like this is disingenuous. Just watch this opening part from the
The
newest video
titles
posted
are
onto the
disingenuous
channel,
because
and
he
let me
been
know what
gone
you
for
think
almost
about it
10
in the comments down below.
years.
Bring back cooking with Grandpa. Yeah.
He been gone almost 10
You
years.
guys want to see that? Let's put it up to them. Ask them if they want to see Cooking with Grandpa back.
Yeah.
Do you, for God's sakes, click like if you want more Cooking with Grandpa videos.
Yeah.
You made Sloppy Joe's. I haven't watched it yet, but they sounded good.
They are good, damn it.
You know, I'm trying to do a little promotion here.
That's
Look,
kind of
here's the deal.
emotionally
If you guys
manipulative
want
too,
Cooking with
because they
Grandpa
know
comes back
people will
next
be
Thursday,
emotional
okay?
that he's
What
gone.
is he doing? I can't see
With
his
the
face.
sad music in the background.
He's making weird faces. Why? You act like you've never seen the camera before.
I wish I had.
Now, why do I feel like it's disingenuous? Well, it's because at the beginning of that video that I just showed you, Michael doesn't edit out the beginning. This is a video that has to be almost 10 years old, and he's begging for likes and promising that if this video is liked enough, then Angry Grandpa will post another cooking video in a few days, which obviously just wouldn't happen because he passed away almost 10 years ago. Now, you might think my argument is baseless, but I feel like when you fail to edit the video to make it known that AG died, then the people who found this video from recommended may think he's still alive. Even if they do take 2 more
Exactly.
seconds to look at the channel to see that AG did die, people just usually don't do that. They don't go the extra mile to look at the channel. So some people who see this video from recommended may still think AG is still alive. I know that this is a small issue and not a lot
My
of people.
gosh, he has gotten old. Look, he got a gray in his hair, and that's a whole nother
With it.
thing.
Fans of Angry Grandpa actually want more videos with him in it, but again, I feel like at some point it's kind of disrespectful towards the legacy that Angry Grandpa left behind. But what makes this worse is when Michael will post his own videos onto the Angry Grandpa channel. The OG subscribers hate when he does this and feel like it's just a simple cash grab for Michael. In the comments of a video titled Tina's Chinese Food Throwdown, people were extremely upset with Michael. They were writing comments like, "Wow, this was a horrible video. Come on, Mike, what are you doing? Are the views that bad that you needed to stage more skits? And finally, please rename this channel from the AGP show to Michael Circus." These comments all felt the same exact way. They all had an issue with Michael once again using
Because he
his
could have
father
easily
for money.
uploaded this
Now,
on his
before I
other
move on to
channel.
Michael's actual channel, I wanted to look at the community post section on the AGP channel.
So I just said.
This tab is spammed with links to Michael's channel, and it seems like, for the most part, everyone is annoyed by it. One comment in particular that stood out to me was one that read, "Michael, you seriously need to stop posting this stupid content on Angry Grandpa's page. It's very disrespectful to his legacy." This one comment stood out to me because it is how everyone feels about the situation. Like I said at the beginning of the video, Michael doesn't care about the legacy that his father left behind. At the end of the day, he cares about money, and that's...
He don't. 'Cause if he did, first off, if he did, he wouldn't keep re-uploading videos. And also, quite frankly, if he did, he wouldn't, on his own channel, upload a bunch of clickbait titles over the years. That's not to say he don't love his father. Of course he loves his father. But he also know, I'm going to get some clicks off, you know, the AGP channel's name. Because there's bound to be still millions of people who get those views in their sub boxes every month. Or whenever he uploads, every few months.
That's pretty much it.
It's
Now,
free money.
You have to look at the black hole.
It's free real
inspiration
estate.
That is Michael's channel. If you ever felt like you aren't getting attention or that you are being too attention seeking, just take 2 seconds to look at Michael's channel and you will feel way better about yourself. Michael has always been this clickbait, nothing burger of a channel. But lately, it's gotten even worse.
I love how I say
Now, I'm not
something and then
sure
he'll
why,
say it
he
right
started
after.
posting more and more videos speaking about divorcing his wife. But as we all know, this is clickbait and rage bait in order to get views. But it starts to get ridiculous when you realize that Michael and Bridget both have children together. I'm sure he doesn't care if
They got
you hear him
kids
making
now?
these videos, or just him talking badly about Bridget, or making up all these fake scenarios. And I'm sure he also doesn't care if they find his YouTube channel and the videos that he makes on Bridget. But for me personally, I feel like it's very odd to clickbait at his age of 37 years old. It's weird. I have a wife and a son too, but I would never use them in order to get a little bit of attention. You guys didn't even know about them until recently. Sometimes you have to have more integrity instead of using your relationship as a means to get views. This is desperate and cringy at best. Again, Michael is 37 years old and still acts like a kid. These videos went on for weeks and even months, and the videos themselves are filled with fluff
A kid
content. It's
behind
like
a
the most
camera.
random stuff in these videos.
I get
just
it
to make
now.
The length of the video longer to add even more mid-roll ads. He will make up different stories or situations that are just flat out lies. They make the videos longer, and again, his fans hate it. In the comments of a video titled "Our Marriage is Over," people wrote, "You guys are acting like children. You need to grow up and quit making videos saying it's over, our marriage is over, we're separated." And all
That is
kinds
true.
of
Like, what
BS.
the kids
You
gonna think when they grow up and see all these, my marriage is over, I'm done with this person, I'm this, I'm that. What they gonna really think in their head?
I speak for some of
Man,
us
my
who
parents
actually
hated
wanna see
each
you guys
other.
get along and shut up about your
They
issues.
couldn't
Who cares?
stand each
Just
other.
get it together already. Your kids want both of you, not just one at a time. I love you, Michael, and I want you to have a healthy life. Now, even though this comment was way more supportive than it should have been, others in the comments wrote, "When AGP died, all of the good videos died with him. And it's really pathetic that he can't come up with any new content anymore. It's always Bridget is leaving or we are getting a divorce. So ridiculous." Michael has gotten so desperate for attention that he even started to cross-dress in some videos to embarrass himself for some views. Even had a
What?
huge star comment on it on Twitter. It got even worse when on the Locale podcast, it came out that Michael started dating Bridget when she was just 15 years old. Later on, Bridget went on
What?
the video to clarify.
Man. Well, you know, I ain't even gonna touch it, man. You's a weirdo for that.
That it was her fault because she lied about her age when she first met Michael.
Okay, so I really kind of don't know why we're talking about this again, but here we go. So, 16 years ago, almost 17 years ago, I lied about my age. Okay, I had a crush on Michael, and I knew he was 21, and I knew he wouldn't date me if he knew I... So I told him I was 18. That's my bad. I don't regret it, but I am sad that he is getting all the backlash over it because it's genuinely not his fault. He had no idea that I was 17 until I was 17. Like, when he found out I was 17, he realized I lied about my age.
17 is still a minor. 17 is still a minor. Are y'all crazy? She said that as if that's still not a crime. You can still go to prison for that.
So we were dating for 2 years before he found out.
Why is she smiling about it like it's a joke?
Because he has given me a life. It sounds pretty unrealistic, this life, but
Go on now.
he's given me a really good life. And we're married, and we have 2 kids, and we're stay-at-home parents 24/7. And we make videos. And it's just sad that he is being painted as this predator when he's not. He's not. You know, there's real predators out there, and he is not one of them at all.
You know, I get where she's coming from, but also you, Bridget. I mean, tell you this, but I don't think you're making the situation any better with this video. If anything, with the whole 17 revelation, you kind of made it worse. That's still a crime. Just keep it real with you.
He's genuinely one of the best people that I've ever met, ever known. And I can't believe at 31 years old, I'm literally making this video telling everyone that I lied almost 17 years ago. And I don't regret it. I don't. I just feel bad that he is being attacked over it. We have a great life together, and we have beautiful kids, and he works so hard, and he is a wonderful husband, and he's so wonderful that I'm even contemplating not divorcing him because he still makes me really happy. So
What was that?
we have a really great life together,
Did she-
and I am no victim. Like,
Contemplate not divorcing him? Did she just incorporate clickbait storylines into this serious video? Tell me she ain't just do that. Tell me she didn't just pull that. A clickbait storyline in this serious video. Are you serious? You supposed to be defending him, yet you just did that?
in any way, shape, or form am I a victim. I lied about my age 17 years ago, and he had no idea. And I assure you, if he knew, he would have blocked me on sight, and I couldn't have that. So I just really hope this clears things up. I'm definitely not a victim. There's real victims out there, and yeah, I'm not one of them. And Michael is definitely not a predator. Yeah, no, he's a great person. He's wonderful, and he helps so many people. Like, I think that's his favorite thing to do, just to help motherfuckers. Like, that's just who he is.
Now, I'm not sure if this is fake just to get more attention to Michael. And you could also make the argument that it would be stupid for Michael to want this type of attention towards his platform if it is fake. But honestly,
But
thinking about it more, I do
any
think
attention
this
is good
created
attention.
on purpose to get more attention towards the channel. As we know, Michael isn't your average everyday lol guy. He doesn't care about the hate that he receives. He only cares about the views, which kind of makes him a hybrid of Jack Doherty in a way. I think Michael will continue this clickbait behavior his whole career. And even when he's older, he'll probably post videos like, Michael died, Michael needs a heart transplant, or Michael is dying. And then 2 weeks later, he'll be running around as if nothing ever happened. Michael is a desperate man-child who used his father for attention. We all thought Angry Grandpa was a star, which was true, but for some reason Michael felt like he was the main character. Michael ruined Angry Grandpa's legacy and continues to fall further and further down
Not
the
to
rabbit
forget
hole.
his brother.
This could be due to
Forget, what's his
many reasons,
name?
but I also feel like it's because of the people
Something
he hangs
Chill,
around with,
something
or it's
like
associated
that.
with in
His
one way or
brother
another.
who was
When
on
you think about
drugs.
Kid Behind a Camera, you probably think about Boogie 2988, Wings of Redemption, Keemstar, or McJuggernuggets. And this is because they all have been in videos together, and they all pretty much do the same exact thing, which is clickbait their audience. It got so bad that Boogie 2988 literally lied about having cancer.
that's so
in order to get some
oversaturated.
donations. Now you'd think that Boogie lying about cancer would impact his relationship with Michael. This would be due to Angry Grandpa dying of a form of cancer. But these types of content creators have to stay together.
They have no
Kid Behind
morals.
the Camera did
They
make a
don't care.
video about the Boogie drama. Honestly, I haven't watched it yet because I'm sure it's just a bunch of nonsense in order to capitalize off of Boogie's situation. But I'll watch it now for you guys and add in whatever I find is the most important parts to this video. And I'm sure it's not going to be that much. So, yeah, give me a second.
Okay, you guys, that's gonna be it for today. But before we get out of here, I wanted to do something or talk about something that people keep sending me that I guess I have to address, something that I really did not want to, and that's more drama happening in my community. I feel like I'm constantly.
I love the fake
battling drama, and I'm
hand.
tired of being involved in it, and this time it doesn't even. It's not even my drama. There's drama happening between Boogie 2988 and Tina. And they're trying to involve me, and I don't want to be included. I've tried to stay out of it. I've tried to ignore it, but things are progressing in a way that I feel like I can't ignore it anymore. So Tina has been going on the Locale Live podcast. She asked my permission, and I said, like, homie, you don't need my permission. And then for some reason, after she did it, she started blaming me. She even came to my house in the middle of the night.
Yeah, this is another storyline for these videos. That's all this is.
Oh, you scared, Mikey? Put it on his house. Let everybody know we've been here. Yeah, Mike. Mike's scared. That's okay. And let me tell the Locale podcast something, too, real quick. You want me back on your show? Then you're going to have to go by my demands. And I demand respect. And I demand Becky with the big mouth and the big boobs not be there. I don't like her. She's not my cup of tea. And I want a formal apology, Boogie. No, I don't know how this is my fault that Tina is invited on a podcast because she's crazy and calling out Boogie. This is something that she did on her own. But she went on the podcast and things did not go well.
You better pray Michael don't invite me back down. You better pray
your
Michael
team
don't
sucks.
invite me back down.
Because if you would have done your research, I was the only...
I love how they're yelling. Her child is literally sitting right there. I love how he's doing this video and his baby is sitting in the back crying and playing around. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing these fake feuds for? Everybody know this is fake. Everybody knows. Like, even the Locale podcast, Boogie's supposed to get kicked off a year ago for the fake illness, the fake cancer. He's still on there. Like, what are we doing?
female that played on the man varsity football team as a nose back.
How big's it? How big's it?
You have me?
By the way, Boogie, is that my hat? Did you steal a hat from my house? Guys, look right there. I swear to God, that's my hat. You guys, it is so crazy that
It's
I
a
can't even
New
show
York
you
cap.
mine.
What are we
Go to the
doing?
Locale Live podcast, check it out. It went nuclear.
Oh, this was a fake storyline. Just for people to get clicks to a Locale podcast. That's all that was.
When this drama first came out against Boogie, and Michael still supported him, people were really upset about this. Like, how could Michael support someone who literally lied about having cancer? Something that his own father dealt with and died from. People in the comments of a community post on Angry Grandpa's YouTube channel wrote, "Everyone agrees it's a disgrace to HEP's memory to put this on him."
He don't
I think
care. It's
the
about the
disgrace is
views. It's
Michael
about the money. It's
supporting
about
Boogie
making his
298 after he admitted to lying about cancer.
whatever he makes him.
disease,
It looks like
grandpa,
thousands,
and
but I
now
don't know.
general hat. But like always, Michael doesn't care. He's strictly an NPC used to generate money for his channel. Doesn't matter who he drags down with him, he just consistently gets worse and worse to a point where people already know that he's more than likely clickbaiting before they even click on the video. How he has fans is confusing to me, but people do watch him. Not as much as before, but he does get around 70,000 views per video. Like I said before, Michael won't stop. And as he carves out his legacy of clickbaiting and lying to his fans and making himself look like an idiot, he is simultaneously destroying Angry Grandpa's legacy. But have you ever watched Michael's channel? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel to get us closer to 200,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
And y'all go support Bill's YT, man. That was a great video. But he doesn't care. Everybody knows he doesn't care. And he knows people don't care. Like, the people who watch Kid Behind the Camera know what it is. It's a bunch of fake storylines. It's a bunch of fake drama. It's WWE without the athleticism. It's WWE without the actual acting chops and the production values. That's what it is. The only real thing to come out this is probably AGP's death and whatever his brother was doing almost 10 years ago. Other than that, the vast majority of his content is fake. It's always been like that way. It just with Grandpa, it was entertaining. Now it's like he's hanging on to that legacy. Everybody knows what it is. Just he's here for the money, and as long as the money's here, he's gonna be here. He's gonna continue what he's doing. It is what it is.